In the quiet diner, Robert McCall sits alone, meticulously arranging sugar packets as he immerses himself in The Old Man and the Sea. His brow furrows, reflecting the weight of the story as Teri sits a few booths away, visibly troubled. Two men lean in, their voices low and menacing, casting a shadow over Teri's piece. McCall subtly slides the book across the floor, offering Teri a brief, encouraging nod. The door creaks open to Teri's apartment, heavy with stale smoke and despair. Two imposing Russian mafia handlers loom in the doorway, their eyes like chips of ice. Handler 1 demands, "Where is the money, Teri?" Teri retorts, "I'm working on it. It's not easy." Handler 2 warns, "Easy? We don't care about easy. We care about results. You owe us." The nightclub pulses with frenetic energy, its lavish setting a stark backdrop to the grim business about to unfold. McCall walks calmly into the heart of the den, his presence a stark contrast to the surrounding chaos. He confronts Slavi, the mafia boss, his voice slicing through the thumping music. "I'm here to buy Teri's freedom." Slavi throws his head back in mocking laughter, his arrogance echoing through the club. "You think money can solve everything?" The air crackles with tension. The mafia's jeers a prelude to the storm about to break. The headquarters transforms. McCall moves with newfound intensity. The room becomes a battleground. McCall turns ordinary objects into deadly weapons. The air crackles with tension. Brutal efficiency defines his calculated precision. Under the cloak of night, McCall meticulously erases all traces of the recent violence. Each action is precise, a testament to his extensive training in covert operations. The streets of Boston become his silent canvas, painted clean by his calculated movements. He vanishes into the darkness, leaving behind only the quiet hum of the city. Detective Brian sits alone in his shadowy office, a veteran worn by years on the force. The dim light accentuates the grim lines etched into Detective Brian's face, each one telling a story of past cases. Surrounded by the haunting echoes of a nightclub massacre, Detective Brian grapples with the chilling perfection of the crime. The unsettling absence of evidence weighs heavily on Detective Brian, fueling his suspicion of a highly skilled perpetrator. A chilling realization dawns on Detective Brian. He is dealing with a ghost, a professional killer operating in the shadows. Detective Brian's expression hardens with grim determination, steeling himself for the hunt that lies ahead. Sunlight fills Teri's modest apartment as McCall arrives, a beacon of hope in her fragile recovery. Teri sits on the sofa, wrapped in a blanket, her eyes reflecting a glimmer of renewed strength. McCall extends a thick envelope, a silent promise of support and a path towards her dreams. "This should help you get started, Teri. Don't give up on your dream." Teri's voice trembles with gratitude. I don't know what to say, McCall. Thank you." In the dimly lit, chaotic office, shadows dance across Detective Rorschach's face, each line etched with the weight of corruption. McCall leans in, his voice a soft threat that promises dire consequences for Rorschach's silence. Rorschach squirms under McCall's intense gaze, the veiled threats landing like hammer blows to his conscience. Sweat glistens on Rorschach's brow as McCall methodically peels back layers of deceit, exposing a conspiracy far grander than petty crime. The conspiracy unfolds, implicating high-ranking officials and the Russian mafia, painting a grim picture of Rorschach's inescapable predicament. Against the dark canvas of the night, the unfinished skeleton of a building stands. McCall moves through the sight, a wraith weaving through the maze. He sets a trap, a plank poised to unleash a cascade of pipes. Flashlights slice through the darkness as the corrupt cops advance, unaware of the hunter in their midst. In the dim light of his apartment, McCall is hunched over his laptop, his face illuminated by the screen's glow. The screen is filled with lines of code and complex diagrams reflecting in McCall's intense eyes. McCall researches Vladimir Pushkin, the head of the Russian mafia, his determination growing with each line of code. He uncovers Pushkin's extensive network, revealing deep-rooted connections to corrupt officials in Boston. The glow from the laptop intensifies, mirroring the intensity in McCall's eyes as he pieces together the puzzle. The weight of his discovery settles upon him, as McCall understands the depth of the corruption he is about to confront. Under the veil of night at the Boston docks, the air is heavy with the scent of salt water and hidden intentions. Crates marked with foreign script hint at clandestine operations, their shadows stretching long and distorted in the dim light. With calculated precision, McCall disables security cameras, his movements a dance of subtle force and strategic intent. He subdues the dock workers one by one, his knowledge of pressure points turning potential threats into silent obstacles. Systematically, McCall opens the crates, each revealing illicit contents that deepen the mystery. He copies data from a nearby computer, gathering evidence of Pushkin's smuggling operation amidst the lapping waves. Under the veil of night, the warehouse looms, its secrets guarded by shadows and silence. McCall appears, a phantom navigating the labyrinth of shadows. With deft precision, he silences the electronic eyes, his movements as fluid as the darkness itself. He begins to weave a web of truth, meticulously planting the seeds of exposure. In Pushkin's opulent penthouse, city lights streak across the marble as McCall confronts him, tension thick as a shroud. McCall asserts, "I have everything, Pushkin. Every transaction, every name. It's over." McCall presses, "Surrender now, and maybe, just maybe, you can salvage something from this." Pushkin surveys McCall with cold eyes, retorting, "You think you can threaten me? You are a fly buzzing around a lion." Pushkin declares, "This ends here. One of us walks out, the other does not." In Pushkin's opulent penthouse, a brutal, close-quarters fight erupts between McCall and Pushkin, each echoing blow intensifying the desperate struggle. McCall's deep understanding of Pushkin's fighting style allows him to exploit weaknesses, slowly turning the tide of the desperate battle. The penthouse transforms into a battleground as the struggle intensifies, each move a gamble, each breath a victory. Survival hangs precariously in the balance as McCall gains the upper hand, the opulent surroundings, now a stark contrast to the raw fight for life. As dawn breaks over Boston's ravaged streets, Detective Brian arrives at Pushkin's penthouse, the crunch of debris underfoot echoing the chaos of what remains. The aftermath of a fierce battle is evident, a testament to the destructive force unleashed. Amidst the destruction, Brian recognizes McCall's unmistakable signature, a chilling confirmation of his involvement. A grim realization dawns on Brian, the conspiracy he suspected now undeniable in its horrifying scope. In the quiet diner, McCall sits absorbed in his book, sunlight illuminating the dust dancing in the air. Teri approaches, her voice soft with gratitude. McCall, I just wanted to say thank you for everything. McCall looks up, his response understated. You did all the work, Teri. I just opened the door. Teri's gratitude deepens. Still, I wouldn't be where I am without you. Her voice fills with hope as she reveals, I'm pursuing my singing career now. McCall smiles gently. I'm glad things are working out.